With game time only moments away.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In the world where you never fit you, and if you
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
Now, New York starting five. Green out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Jovic.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Richardson with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Butler with the ball. Last game for him, he picked up 10. They set a pick. Richardson for 3. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brunson passes to Towns. Green up top. This one for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns gets the 3.
Well, look, Towns is an elite big man shooter. He's very dangerous when he gets breathing room from deep.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs. Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Brunson, and that comes off the assist by Green. Brunson's got 5 points.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Butler. Shot from the inbound. Can't get the layup. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Green. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Bridges passes to Brunson. Anunoby for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Erik Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Heat trail by 11. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Anunoby finds Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And a switch here also for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Erik Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Green. Josh Hart comes in for Anunoby, and Payne is subbed in for Bridges. .125 left to play in the first. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Knicks leading by 14. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Rozier, the pass to Jovic. Here's Butler. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Hart passes to McBride. Outside Payne. Hart with it. Robinson defending. Rebounded by Jovic.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Rozier. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Heat trail by 15. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gets the 3 to fall. Jovic has got 6 points.
Well, there's Butler making the right play, as he so often does.
Shots good by Hart.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take.
And so it's the New York Knicks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Jalen Brunson. Achua is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Daje in at the 3 slot.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Richardson's checked in for Miami. Sims, he's checked in for New York. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Love. The 3. Miami, no good that time either.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. Out to the right wing. Here's McBride. And it's off from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Offensive rebound. Heat lets it go from deep. That's good from Jaquez on the assist by Richardson. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Sims, and that one is hammered home.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 17. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Achua. And here's Brunson from the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Shoots from the baseline. Love grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Hero. Hart pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Heat trail by 15. Outside Richardson. Blocked! Pass to McBride. Outside Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
So for Miami, Adebayo's checked in for Love. Jimmy Butler comes in for Hero. And it's Robinson in for Rozier. New York leading by 17. For 3, Bridges. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Butler finds Adebayo. And here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Payne. Back to Towns. Off with the layup. There's 47 seconds left in the first half.
Hey, come around.
Now here's Richardson. Adebayo sets a screen. And Richardson hits from deep. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Towns buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby against Butler. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. Launches a 3. Butler can't get it to go. And so it's New York, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
We're not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react down challenge shots.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Get ready.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense. Can't keep up with those guys. So the D.
And looking ahead, here's what's to come later. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Josh Richardson out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
New York shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Team foul.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Richardson, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo is doubled. And here's Butler. Anunoby covering. The shot by Butler, no good.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Here's Jovic. Green covering. Miami, no good that time either.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Got it. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Hornets. They've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
I think for New York, they've begun this year playing with some real fire, and it's produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected.
Butler against Anunoby. Will it go? And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Richardson. Butler's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
That one goes. Count it.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Green finds Brunson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Richardson, no good. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And it's Brunson missing. Miami has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
New York, again, can't hit. The Heat have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Rebound Miami. Oh, they get a hand on it. Butler against Brunson. Tries it from 16. Hits the front of the rim and out. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Brunson's got 22 points.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Hero, the pass to Jovic. 1:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Butler. On target from about 13 feet. Butler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
So for Miami, Kevin Love's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Jovic. And it's Rozier in for Richardson. And the Knicks call time here. 1:14 left in the 3rd. Payne, the pass to Hart. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Hart's got 8 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Rozier finds Jaquez. To the inside. Here's Butler. Waters grabs the miss.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Hart from long range. And Rozier pulls it down. And for the Heat, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Throw it down on the lob.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hart can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Driving inside. And it's good for 2. He's got 10. And here's Butler outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get this next bucket, and we got to put together a string right now. It's all right.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Landry Shamet is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Payne in at the point. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Drops in the layup for 2. Payne's got his first 2 points.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
Here we go, one-on-one. The kick out to Richardson. Back to Rozier. Outside Robinson. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Jaquez against Hart. Good on the bucket. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Outside Payne. The 3-ball. Hits the trifecta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Rozier can't get it to go. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Payne outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Here's Richardson. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Payne outside. Miami grabs the miss. Richardson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Let's go with a 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Achiuwa. And here's McBride. 3-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Robinson. Off target with the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Payne with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Outside McBride. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Richardson. Here's the pick. Over Hart. Richardson, no good. New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Payne. Yep, that one goes. Payne's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Shamet, no good. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. The 3. It's rebounded by McBride. Pass to Achua. Right side Payne. Outside McBride. Hart from long range hits a 3-pointer.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here's Kolek. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And the shot goes in.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.